What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Dog House Podcast, episode 13. And I have to, before we get into anything, I have to mention what just happened off camera. Just came home from Central Market, got some essentials, some chicken, some everything. Olives, chicken olives, the essentials. The olives were garlic stuff, by the way. Amazing stuff. Aside from that, I got some dried fruit, got some dried mango. I'm eating it before we come in here. Obviously, I want to share it with my Pookie. I give him the bag. He's like, oh, what's this? Tries it. He's like, oh, this is pretty good. I've never had this before.
He freaks out.
How have you never had dried mango before?
All right, here's the thing. I see mango, and I see this just skinny, dried out mango, and then I see this plump, round, juicy mango. I'm like, I think I'm gonna go with that one today.
It's fair, but it's like two different experiences. Like mango.
Now I know.
When you eat mango, it's like if it's not cut. Like whenever I eat a mango, I'm like eating the entire fruit right there, and I'm getting juice all over my face and shit. I'm gonna eat it. I gotta eat it over the sink and shit.
Yeah.
Dried mango, you can be playing video games.
This has definitely felt like more like a snack. Like I could sit there and snack on it all day.
Yes,
you're definitely right. And it felt a little like, dare I say, tastier.
More dense.
Yeah, it's more dense because regular mango, because it's full of water, it's diluted. But, the taste is diluted.
Sure.
So you got me on it. Though.
Yeah, good.
Got me on it.
I'm glad. Speaking of, aside from the mango, I also
requested we do the food first today.
We have to do this
because I saw it and I was like, I don't know if I can wait.
So I don't know how much you like papaya, but this is the same stuff, dried papaya. It's a little bit cheaper than it's a lot cheaper actually than the fucking dried mango. But dried mango is so expensive for no reason. I don't know. It's different. It's different. Papaya is a unique flavor. It's good stuff though. I like it.
Could almost be like a candy.
Yeah.
Bro.
That can be the issue. Like when you get dried fruit, some companies will add shit to it, but like sugar coated, whatever. You don't want that. You just want the dried fruit. That's it. Dehydrated.
This is just
good.
Just dried fruit.
This one, yeah, I believe so.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Not bad. Not bad. Which one do you like more, papaya or?
That's a hard question.
Or mango.
I like the taste of mango.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a big mango guy. I've never had this.
You've never had any papaya whatsoever?
No.
Oh. You just break out in hives or something?
Yeah, I just...
All right.
I might have to go with this.
Really? This over mango. Interesting. That's good. Dried papaya is much cheaper.
Here's the thing. I like the taste of this. But the mango feels like it's easier to eat. I could eat more of the mango than this.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I completely
After
agree.
a few of these, I'm like, meh.
That's exactly when I switched to the mango.
Mm-hmm.
When I get tired of the mango, I'm like, all right.
The taste is like unique because I've never had it before, so I like the taste better. But the mango, I could go on more for sure.
Dangerous. That's like that's good weight cutting food because it's like something light, super light, but like nutrient dense.
And it's like, I'm guessing. Yeah, I just kind of thought about that. I was like, yeah, I guess all the nutrients is like that mango.
Pretty much.
The outside itself, when it's plump, it's just water. Bunch of water, kind of, basically.
I'd say most of it, yeah. Yeah, people listening, they're like, what the fuck are
they're like, these guys are completely wrong.
Makes sense to me.
I'm completely wrong. Some food guy's going to be in the comments like,
all right,
y'all are way off.
It's trials week.
Trials week.
We thought the same. You got the same flights as me?
Same flight, yeah.
Lovely.
Thursday.
I hope we're sitting next to each other.
Yeah, I think they're going to pick my seat for me.
I think, yeah, I couldn't afford to pick my seat. It was like an extra $16.
Yeah, it was extra like $16. I was like,
yeah, fuck that. You can be sitting in between two fat people. Like,
I'm like, damn it, $16 is worth it.
It's not too long of a flight. It's not too bad, but it is trials week. I feel good. I feel we're fucking back. That's how I feel. How do you feel?
I feel really good.
Good.
I felt really grateful when I got up this morning.
Why?
I don't know. It was just, I got up this morning. I was like, yeah, like, good to go to practice today. get to like have a purpose for practice today. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting ready for trials week. Got to cut my weight. Weight's feeling good.
Yeah, your weight's good. Yeah,
weight's good.
Yeah, weight's good. You feel good.
Feel good. What is there not to be grateful for?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sun was so beautiful day today.
Yep.
I got like 5 new songs on my playlist, dude.
Fuck yeah.
That's a good week. That's a good week, dude. When I find like 5 new songs that I fuck with, I'm like, bro, this is a good week.
Yeah, I'm always like researching songs. Oh, all right. So the previous week, when I initially changed my phone to a brick, essentially.
Keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. Changed my phone into a brick. It dropped in half. That like my screen time dropped in half. It went from like 7 to 8 hours to now like 4.5 hours.
That's good.
And I was like, damn, why is it not lower? Because I feel like I'm on it way less than 4 hours.
Yeah.
New week, it's 2 hours. It's not because I'm on it less. It was the average. So I was only looking at the average time. So like first like 2-3 days, it's fucking 8 hours. And then after that, it's like 4 or something. So it's kind of like averaging out for all the days.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah. I just saw daily. I wasn't thinking like average.
Yeah.
I don't know. What did you have in mind?
I was going to say like right when I got home and I downloaded the app, I went to go, I don't know if I'm retarded, but I went to go set it up and I was like,
Was it the wallpaper or no?
It was just confusing. Like I like tried a little bit and I was like, why is this so hard? I'm like trying to follow the steps and I'm just like, this is not work. I don't know. After like a few attempts, I couldn't get it. I don't know what I was.
You couldn't get what? The wallpaper thing or no?
I couldn't just get it set up. Like I was like following directions. I took a like screenshot and like the way it was telling me to go edit my home screen, like I didn't see the options that said I would have something. So I haven't set it up yet.
Yeah, I think you might be retarded.
Yes.
I think you need help.
That's the conclusion I came to. I was like, man, I sure hope Jay had to ask someone to set this up because.
I mean, the wallpaper thing was giving me issues, but
I didn't dive too deep into it.
Okay.
It was like late at night, so I was just like, after a few tries, I was like, I'm gonna figure it out later.
Yeah. It's I think it's good for you, bro. 6 more hours of just living.
That's massive.
Yeah,
it's a big drop.
Yeah, it's massive. I was so confused when it said 4 hours last week. I was like, how the fuck am I on this for 4 hours?
I thought I was gonna say maybe it was counting like the app itself. As like
or like music playing,
because you're using.
Well, it's only screen time. It's only like when you're.
Oh, when the screen's
on. So like I can be on Spotify playing music, but it's only when I'm looking at the app is when the screen. Like if the phone's on, screen time. But if music is playing, and screen's off, it's good. To what I understand, I could be fucking this up, but
yeah. That makes more sense.
I'm gonna hold it some, okay?
You have to put it all the way in.
Okay. Just breathe out if...
Mom, can you just do it?
I know I shouldn't curse in front of my mom, but cauliflower ear sucks. I use Caulibuds ear magnets. I really wish I would have had these magnets, but my ears were messed up. These keep my cauliflower ear at bay. They're the original and best quality cauliflower ear magnets on the market. Step 1, drain your ear. Step 2, pick your buds. Step 3, put them on your ear. Make the right decision. Invest in these Caulibuds so your ears don't look like chicken nuggets like mine. Check them out on Amazon or Caulibuds.com. Add ears. Train with your buds.
Juce Organic's powders are certified USDA organic, 100% vegan, non-GMO, dairy-free, gluten-free, and soy-free.
we have a wide range of products that are here to support your health needs. Our products are designed to boost energy, enhance endurance, and aid in muscle recovery. Packed with organic superfoods, Juice helps fuel your body with intense training and quick recovery.
Juice Sport Greens is an all-in-one greens supplement with 7 essential organic components, consisting of greens, antioxidants, protein, probiotics, mushrooms, and fiber to help promote a strong and healthy body. And don't forget to use code DAWG25 to get 25% off all of their products.
Check out Petwear code today for a personalized touch that your furry friend will love. Trust me, you won't want to miss out on this. Happy tails, everyone.
Use code DAWG20 for 20% off.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Dinosaur Park.
Oh, shit. Dude. That was super short notice. Okay.
We just stumbled upon it. We did not want to go to a dinosaur park.
We totally didn't plan this out at all.
We just ended up there somehow.
Yeah. So we went to a dinosaur park, and so essentially I was driving to the opposite town of us, opposite to Austin, to get oil for my car. Did I tell you about my car?
You told me you tried putting oil in the car and the wind blew and it was blowing everywhere. That's all you said.
Something else happened.
Oh boy.
But yeah, I start pouring oil into my car, super windy, and it just gushes oil all over my engine bay. And I was like, nice.
Sweet.
Nice. Love it. I get done changing the oil. Made sure obviously the oil plug was super, super tight. And then I make sure the oil filter is super, super tight.
Were you changing your oil filter as well? Were
Yeah.
you draining the whole thing?
Yeah.
You put a new filter in and stuff?
Yeah. I drain everything. Yeah. So replace the oil filter, tighten it super tight, and then I use the tool that I bought. Now, normally, last time I changed my oil, I am competent. I know how to change my oil. Last time I did it, I was back home, and my dad has a rubber tool. You get a rubber tool to tighten it. That's what you use. Here, I was like, oh, we don't have the rubber tool. Let me go out and go buy it. Where I went, they didn't have a rubber tool. They had a metal tool with teeth, and I was like, oh, this almost looks better. It's got teeth.
Yeah, tighter.
Sinking.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this will work. It doesn't.
Should have listened to Dad.
Turn my car on. Yeah. Turn my car on. Immediately starts gushing oil from the oil filter. Wasn't tight enough.
Oh.
So it just probably.
This is while you were driving.
No. I just turn it on to check.
Check, yeah.
Check the oil. Turns on. I'm like, oh, we're good. And then Nikira's like,
Not good. Turn it off.
not good. Yeah. I spent more of my day cleaning the oil off of the fucking road than anything else.
Nice.
Yeah, love it.
Was it the same day we went to the park?
This was the day before.
Okay.
And then the same day I went to the park, I put more oil in to
more
make sure
oil.
the car was, yeah. But everything's good now. Everything's good. It only was burning a little bit. Steam was coming off the engine because the oil was there. It splashed everywhere.
I've seen 3 cars in the past 2 weeks catch on fire while driving.
Really?
Yes.
I always contemplate getting a fire extinguisher just to leave in the car. I feel like I should
Kind
have
of
it.
I've
Why
seen
not?
3. I saw one completely a whole car completely engulfed in flames on the side of the road. I told you about that.
Yeah.
I saw 2 more driving just out of nowhere. Smoke just started gushing out of these guys' hood.
Really?
Had to pull over. I'm just like, bro, why is everyone's car catching on fire?
Interesting. I wonder if they have fire extinguishers.
I need one now. I'm trying to think about it.
How much does that cost?
Fire extinguisher?
It can't be expensive, right?
It can't be expensive.
Yeah.
You know, something that would save your life. You don't think they'd ever price something like that,
Yeah.
right?
What were those
EpiPen.
EpiPens that they were charging crazy amounts?
Yes.
Right? They
yeah.
started doing that, right?
What's EpiPen for? That's for
Just some sort of allergic reaction, I think.
Or diabetes, I think. You can get one for diabetes. You can have
I
some
don't
sort of
know.
shot for diabetes.
I don't know. Isn't that insulin?
Insulin.
Yeah.
Insulin. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever that means.
Yeah. That medical stuff.
Car's all fucked. She's good now. I fixed it, but car's fucked. And then we went to Dino Park. On the way to get the oil, I saw the Dino Park. It says big billboard. It says it's got a massive dinosaur, and I was like, this looks awesome.
Come see dinosaurs now. What?
I immediately FaceTime Josh. He doesn't answer. I text him. I'm like, Dinosaur Park, 3 p.m. It was 2:45.
Yeah.
Or I didn't say Dinosaur Park. I said, do you want to see dinosaurs?
Do you want to see
3?
dinosaurs? Yeah.
And Josh responds 5 minutes later. He's like, dinosaurs aren't real.
Yeah. I called back. No answer. I got his message. I'm like, dinosaurs aren't real.
Yeah. And then I end up picking up or calling you. And you were so confused. I loved it. It was hilarious.
Yeah, you were keeping it pretty down
I
low.
was just like, let's
I
go
was
see
like, dinosaurs. What are you
dinosaurs.
talking about? He's like it's just a dinosaur park. I'm like, where? What kind of dinosaurs? Like, is it like alligators? He's like, bro, just three. Be there at 3. Dinosaurs. I'm like, all right, say less.
Yeah, it was. I was honestly expecting. I was expecting a lot less. It was like $10.
Yeah, dude, the
You
park
get a
was
nice
sick.
Walk around park.
It was
They got
sick.
massive like just fucking dinosaurs. They had them.
Life-size dinosaurs.
Yeah, it was sick. And then they had like we took Polaroid photos, of course.
Mm-hmm.
The dinosaurs look ultra realistic in the Polaroid
They
photos.
did look real.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I was impressed with just how many dinosaurs they had on display.
Yeah.
Like every corner, I'm just like, oh
Damn,
wow,
this,
like
this isn't the end.
yeah, like
Yeah.
this isn't the end. It's more of this,
Yeah.
that. I knew all the dinosaurs. 'Cause I
Yes,
was
yes.
a
We're
dino
walking through.
expert.
Josh looks through the fucking bushes. He's like, "That's a fucking triceratops." And what was the? I said something. I was like, "Oh, I want to see a pterodactyl," and then you were like,
I said
"It's
technically it's a
actually-
pterodon.
technically it's a pterodon."
Yeah, that's from I play a game. I have a lot of hours into a game called Ark Survival. If any of y'all play Ark Survival, comment down below. It's a very nerdy game. It's like a bunch of nerds play it. And I'm like deep heavy into that game. So I know all about the dinosaur names and what they do and stuff like that.
You know how many hours you have?
Fuck. I'm kind of curious. I want to go check. I've been
Yeah.
playing it a lot for the past weeks. 'Cause it's a good game to play when I'm cutting weight
Mm.
because I could spend hours on that game. So I've spent a good amount of time recently playing it since you've been playing like Elden Ring and stuff. Hours just grinding, blah, blah, blah. And then just today I got a message from someone who's in my tribe on the game and we got completely raided and wiped. So
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Everything's gone.
everything's gone.
Fuck.
Yeah. I'm
All
about
that
off for
work.
practice. I'm just like, yeah, blast my new music. I was like, I'm like, what? Damn it. I'm like messaging like, who was it? What was the tribe name?
We gotta find
I'm
them.
gonna find them. Did they find our secret vault? Like, so anyways, yeah, I was in my fantasy role at the Dino Park.
I downloaded Call of Duty Ghosts
So did I.
and I saw my hours.
Oof, dude, there's no way that's real.
I have.
There's no way that's real. Let's do the math real quick, actually. Do you want to give out what your hours were?
I'm embarrassed to say, but I have to. I want you guys to know I'm a changed man. I don't spend this much time on video games as much anymore. Do still play, but only 2-3 hours a day, not fucking all day long. Call of Duty Ghosts was the first game that I would go home and like. I would skip homework to fucking play this game.
Yeah.
It was excessive. Can you guess how many hours I have
Okay, I saw the hours.
on my?
You sent me a
I
picture.
sent it to you. Okay.
Okay, I thought it was really, really bad, but I just did the math, and it's not that bad.
It's days, dog. It's probably days, right?
Well, yeah, so you have 752 hours, right?
No. I think it's 400. 452. I probably have
No,
it saved.
It was 700.
Let's see.
It's got to be 700 because that's only 31 days.
I spent a month on Call of Duty Ghosts.
I have 63 days on GTA 5.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I also spent a lot of time on GTA 5.
I have like over 60 days on GTA 5.
God
So
damn.
31. I saw 700 some hours. I was like, holy cow. But I just did the math and it's only 31.
Oh, my God. It is 763 hours.
63, yeah. That's 31 days.
Fuck. God.
How
I've
many?
got
63 days.
That's like 2 months.
Yeah. That's wild.
Man. God
Well, it's
damn.
about to be more.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we're going to try to. There's one boss that I never killed, and it's
I think
stuck with me.
we'll wipe it out pretty quick. to be
I think we
honest.
will as well. We've surpassed this.
We're elite gamers at this
yeah,
point, so
yeah, for sure. Back then, I was just a mere
little pup.
child. Yes, little pup. Yeah.
Well, weren't the dog
Was-
yet. That's the pup.
Yes. I have a lot of, and most of my time was on Extinction, which, if you guys don't know, Extinction is pretty much like the zombies game or the zombies mode for Call of Duty Ghosts, but it's aliens.
After Extinction, would you consider getting back into zombies? Would you play zombies again? Like try to do Easter
It
eggs?
would have to be like a good. It would have to be like a good one.
Okay, sure.
I've always wanted to play Call of Duty Infinity Ward Zombies.
You never did that,
Never played
dude.
it.
That was like the most underrated zombies. Everyone
I
was hating on it,
completely
and
agree.
I liked it. Like the theme park, it was
The
sick.
theme
You could
park,
ride rides
yes.
like during the round. It was sick,
Yep.
dude.
Yep. The DLC, one of the DLCs, was Rave in the Redwoods. Do you remember this? I always wanted to play that.
Dude, I never played it, but I remember it.
Yeah,
I only played the
yeah.
first basic map, the theme park
The
one.
theme park, yeah.
And then I was actually a big fan of Advanced Warfare Zombies, where you could
don't
jump
recall-
real high, like the
yes, yes.
exosuits. Bro, that was fun. Dude,
Yeah.
I'll go back and play that. That shit
Yeah.
was fun.
God damn.
Did you see they just revealed the complete end cutscene of Zombies,
For
like the Call of Duty series,
Oh really?
like the end, like the Zombies Easter egg story is like completely over.
really?
Do you see the ending? What it was?
No.
Do you want to know?
Sure.
So, like, during the whole time you're playing Zombies and doing the Easter egg, you hear voices while you're playing,
Yeah.
like Nikolai and all of them. You hear all their voices. Well, there's a cutscene at the very end of all these games now. It just released recently, where it's like shows you running from a zombie, like and it zooms out, and it's these two kids playing with toys.
Oh, I feel like they've already done something similar to this, right?
Was it something like that?
Was it like a little blonde girl?
So, blonde girl and a boy.
Yeah.
Those two kids.
Yeah, yeah.
And the whole time, like, basically you find out that you're just
A toy.
you're a toy. Like you're playing a game with these two kids
Yeah.
that are playing.
There's
Pretty
some
crazy.
Creative ass kids.
Pretty cool.
That is cool. What else? What else has been going on? We're good. We got trials. We got fucking obsessed with video games. We have issues.
Obsessed with video
Spend
games.
too much time on the screen. We're trying to get better, guys.
We're getting better.
For sure. For sure.
I was going to talk about kind of just some of the stuff I noticed watching the NCAA's over the weekend.
Yeah.
The wrestling. So the NCAA's college wrestling was on this weekend. So then I watched pretty much all the semis and all the finals. I missed the first like 3 rounds because I didn't even know I had ESPN Plus. Like people are messaging me like, "Yo, you can watch the finals." I'm like, "Oh, I wish like I don't have ESPN Plus." And I'm just like scrolling through my phone. I see an ESPN app. I'm like, "Why do I have an ESPN app?" I click on it and it's like NCAA's live.
You have too many subscriptions.
Dude, it's so bad.
Too many
It's so
subscriptions.
bad.
That's not
Exactly.
good.
It's not good.
Yeah.
To the point where I don't even remember what I have.
Yeah, that's fucked. dude. That's wasted money.
But it came in
though.
clutch. I was like, ESPN, sure. I was like, live now? Can I watch it? I was like, oh, I do have it. And it's like halfway through the semis. I'm like, oh shit. So I started watching it the rest of the weekend.
Sick.
But so I started like take mental notes of just what everyone would say, like the champions and the semifinalists and the finalists who won, like when they're being interviewed afterwards. And just the biggest thing I noticed amongst everyone who won:
Appreciation and presence.
presence, appreciation, God. Like that was the 3 across the whole board, especially the Penn State guys.
I was just gonna say that.
Dude, every Penn State guy, before they said anything, they're like, none of this was for me, all this was for God. Like glory to my Lord Jesus Christ. That was the first thing they'd say.
Interesting.
Then they'd go on and be like, and then I trained hard, blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, interesting. They all say that. Even the guys. There's like I'd say at least 60% of the guys who weren't Penn State who won would say the same thing. And I was like,
Man.
damn, dude, it's like they're on something with
Yeah.
that, like, and being grateful. Like you sent that video to me about Dustin Poirier, and he said the
yes,
same
yes.
thing. And all the wrestlers after the tournament, this guy named I think his name's Mitchell Messenbrink. He took second, lost in the finals. Who did he lose to? I think Ja'Cory Teamer, maybe. Anyway. He was kind of favored to win it. Really, really good wrestler. And afterwards, he gets interviewed. I watched a YouTube video of him getting interviewed afterwards. And they're like, hey, like, what's up, Messenbrink? Like, you know, really, really close match in the finals. Like, you almost came back and won, blah, blah, blah. Like, how is it? And he's like, dude, I was just having fun. He was like, I didn't know if I was going to lose first round coming to this tournament or be NCAA champion. He was like, I'm just grateful to be out there. Yeah. He was like, I just had fun the whole time. He goes, win or lose, he goes, as long as I'm enjoying the fight, then that's all I need to do.
Yeah.
Is enjoy the battle out there. And he was like, and he goes, my faith doesn't change. He's like, God still loves me and I'm still having fun doing it. So he's like, awesome weekend. Awesome weekend. You know, then you have someone else in the corner just like, I lost in the finals.
Yeah.
Fuck, I got to get better. And this dude's like, yeah, back Monday, get better.
Yeah.
But I had fun this weekend. Like, it was awesome. Like,
What's this guy's name?
I think Mitchell Messenbrink
From
from Penn State.
Yeah,
He's
he's
165 or 157.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, he's like that reminds me of my match with Mika. Like, obviously I was frustrated that I lost, but I had so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
I had so much, like, all I could think about right after I woke off the match, I was like, fuck, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like it is hard to have fun when, like, obviously it's easy to have fun, like, enjoy beating the piss out of people, but also, like, a nice back and forth is so much more fun.
Mm-hmm.
Just being like close match, having to get fucking, like, dig deep. It's a good feeling. It feels better when you win, but it's still.
It's funny you say that, because that can be. I relate that to whenever I play spike ball after practice. Like, if the score is like 8-0, we're winning or we're not winning. I kind of like, even if we're winning 8-0, I kind of want to restart the game, because I like the games that are like 7-7, 6-7, 8. Like, I like those games that get down to the wire. So when it's just a blowout, I'm like, this isn't even fun.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to play anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, even if we're up 8-0, I'm kind of like, yo, you want to restart? Like, because I just like it when it gets, like, today, Nicky Rod and I were playing against Sonny. Dude, like, it was going overtime. It was like back and forth. I was like, yeah. Like, I can do this all day, baby. Like, this is awesome.
You guys need help.
Dude, I love it, man. So it's kind of like wrestling. Yeah, like, I love being in a match. If I go in there and get submitted first 30 seconds, I'm like, that wasn't even fun for me or the other guy.
Yeah.
Like, this wasn't fun. But when it's like a battle, like, this is fun.
Yeah.
Like, I love the fight.
For sure. It's also a really good feeling when you're going against, like, a high level guy and you just sub him, like, really quick. That's also a really good feeling.
I won't argue that.
Yeah.
I love the fight, but if I can sub
For
a high level guy in 30 seconds, then I'm walking off
sure.
the mat and I'm going to get me a Dippin' Dots and chill.
Yeah, I have I can't announce the name, but I will be on the next UFC Fight Pass Invitational. It's gonna be good. I'm sure. I won't say who else is gonna be on there, but I will be on there. I cannot wait. That's my next competition after trials. UFC treats their athletes very well. I'm very excited to be back on their mats. It's almost like I have no reason to fight for anyone else, really. Like, that's how much I love competing for them.
Mm-hmm.
They treat their athletes and their athletes, fucking the coaches, everyone.
That's good.
It's just such a well-oiled machine.
Really?
That's what it feels like. Yeah.
That's good.
And good people.
It's good to have productions like that are,
professional.
Yeah, professional. It feels like you're being treated good and stuff there.
Yeah.
But I guess that's what also led into me waking up this morning and being like, I'm really grateful. Was just seeing. Did I tell you about? I did tell you about the conversation I had with myself in the shower about my foot.
Yes.
I did tell you about that.
Yes.
About the blind guy wrestling Blaze. Yeah. So I was like talking to Jay about an injury I had a bit ago, and
We good now.
yeah, we good now. It was a while ago, and I was like, for a moment, I started to feel a little sorry for myself, because when I first got hurt, wasn't that bad, but it was bad enough where that first day I was like, wow, like,
Oh, fuck.
yeah, like, this may be serious, and then it started to heal faster than I thought it was. But anyway, so there's a moment where I kind of felt sorry for myself. Then I read a message from my dad that was like, oh, did you see that wrestler that, like, just lost to the 2C by 1 point? He's, like, completely blind. I'm like, what? That's crazy. And then I'm like, in the shower, I'm like, wait. I'm like, not afraid, but I'm like second guessing competing because I might be at a disadvantage or blah, blah. And this dude's out there competing completely blind and doesn't really feel he's at a disadvantage or feeling sorry for himself. I was like, fuck that. Like, I'm just, I don't care if I am hurt or not. I'm just going to go out there anyway. So
Fuck yeah.
never feel sorry for yourself, because there's always someone out there who has it worse.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or something like that. So
Absolutely. Yeah, I told you, I was like, there's no way that everyone is showing up. Like, everyone is also going through shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all the people that you're competing against, they're also having trouble during their camp. No one ever shows up to competition completely 100% ready.
Yeah.
I told you, I think I talked about this on the podcast. There's always something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And then I end up having like my best performances.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
be ready.
Be
ready.
ready. That's
Yeah.
a hint toward my
Yeah.
future performance.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm trying not to be excited. I try not to think about competition. This is something I wanted to talk about.
Mm.
So the difference between being present and then also visualization.
Interesting.
I feel like being present when you're training and doing all the workouts, like obviously you have to be present for these things. But then I also think it's very healthy to take some time every day as you lead up to competition to visualize. And this is also why I like fighting for like doing super fights for like Fight Pass or like Who's Number One, because you can easily visualize those, like the arena,
That
because it's always
atmosphere.
kind of the same.
Yeah.
The atmosphere is different. It's like walking into trials, like you don't really know the vibe. Like it's always different.
The venues
like,
can be
every time.
different.
Like, yeah,
Like that.
the venue at West Coast Trials previous year was like, I don't know, it just had like, it has a feeling. I don't know how to explain it, but it has a feeling. And then like, yeah, it has a fucking awesome feeling. And then East Coast Trials, I feel like it was just completely different. Like it was just completely different vibe compared to the previous trials. Hopefully West Coast is more like the previous West Coast, because
Yeah.
the energy is just like,
Just
you
there.
feed off of that.
Yeah, you
Whether
do.
you think about it or not, you're feeding off that energy around you.
Yep.
So try to take advantage of that. Also, visualization. Take time to see yourself, walking out. See yourself like living in that environment, living in like that crowd, living on those mats and fucking strangling someone dead center.
Dead center, strangling
It's a good
someone.
feeling. It's a good feeling. But yeah, it's hard to visualize when it's a place you haven't been before.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that. That's how I feel too.
Yeah.
Like tournaments that I've never been to, it's like hard to visualize, but I can kind of still visualize just like myself on
For
a
sure.
mat. You know what I mean?
For
Like
sure.
on a mat winning something.
Yeah.
But I'm just excited because the last time I had my best performance, it was traveling with like the boys, just the boys and stuff. And that's going to be again.
Back at it. Yeah.
Back at it, just the boys by myself.
It's gonna be a good feeling.
And it's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'll be me, you, Nicky Rod.
Yeah, who's in the house?
We're all on the same flight and in the same house. Me, you, Nicky Rod, and then Kieran. I don't know if he's on the same flight as us, but Kieran is also in the
You'd
house.
be in the house? Just us four?
Should be just us four. Yeah. There's supposed to be someone else, but I don't want to talk about that. I hurt my feelings. I hurt them, and then I hurt my own feelings.
Oh,
Yeah, it's frustrating.
yeah, that's right.
I'm not a spaz, guys. Shit happens.
Jay was pulling out some crazy moves today in practice.
I was stunned. I felt so smooth.
Just bullying some people.
Mm-hmm.
And like the guy he was rolling with came up to me after their roll. Was like, Jay, big baseball bat me, like baseball bat choked me like 5 times, like, oh, dick. And I was like, yeah, we're gonna put a shot collar on Jay. And whenever he like does something like super embarrassing to someone, we're just gonna shock him. Like, hey, that's enough.
Relax, boy. Settle
Relax,
down.
boy, down, boy, down.
Yeah, I feel like if it's there, I'm going to take advantage of it. Why would I not?
It's practice. You gotta.
Yeah.
It's practice. You have to practice.
You're goddamn right. That
know what I'm
makes a
saying?
lot of sense to me.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense to me.
I gotta know now, so when I go fucking on the mats, I know whether it's gonna work or not.
Exactly.
No matter how bullshit the move is.
That's how it's gotta be.
Yeah, I mean, I did a baseball bat choke, and then I did it again, and then they didn't defend, and then I did it again, and they didn't defend, and I was like, oh, it's working. Why am I
It's
gonna stop?
working. Let me see if I can
So
make
the
this.
last match, I was like, I kept hitting the round drag. I was like, it's working.
Yeah.
The guy's not defending anything else. It's
Yeah,
like,
just go for
I'll
it.
just do it a million times.
Just freaking go for it.
Yeah. I ankle pick PO, and he did a 360.
I saw it. Yeah,
It was
you
ridiculous.
posted that so fast.
I
Like,
got on it immediately. Yeah.
Before I left the gym, I was like already up on Instagram. I was like, yep.
Yeah. Did you see it live?
No, I did not see it live.
Yeah. You would have been blessed.
No, I would have been. I saw y'all over behind the computer. I thought y'all were like pulling up music or something, and I walked over there and I was like, oh, he's getting the clip. He's getting the clip.
Yeah. I clip just like fucking Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Like fucking like streamers.
One of my favorite clips of like video gaming is this kid. He's like 12 years old, and he's on FaceTime with his girlfriend. She's like, "You never talk to me like that, like that." And you just like, it's just dead quiet. And I know you're just here. Oh my god, that's a clip! Like mid conversation. This, yes. That's awesome.
Oh my god.
That's how it is. Oh my god.
Just like not comprehending anything.
Not listening to a word, dude. Yep. He just locked in Fortnite. He's just like, oh, it's a clip. He like wins the game. Oh my god.
It probably was Fortnite.
It was Fortnite.
Yeah,
it was Fortnite. Yeah.
Of course.
Just dogging some kids.
Of course.
You just hear in the background like, "You never call me back. You never run back." I was like, it's awesome.
Oh my god. There's a lot of places that we have to go to, like around Austin, let alone like 2-3 hours away from here.
Yeah. How far is the Grand Canyon from here?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Oh, did I show you the Utah State Park? The state park in Utah that I was going to go, like Bryce Canyon or something?
Oh, you did. You did. And I was like, there's actually places in Texas that kind of look like that.
Yes.
Yeah. They're pretty far away, but I saw some, when I went to that Texas museum, I was like, so I went to the Texas museum one day because I saw a big banner on the side of the building that says sharks on display. I'm like driving. I'm just like, Sharks. I was like, we're so autistic, dude. Like, Jay sees a dinosaur sign. He's like, yeah, go see dinosaur. I'm driving, like, on my way home, I see a shark banner. I'm just like, sharks, I got to go see this. And so with my girlfriend, so we're like, hey, let's go see some sharks. They were not real sharks. Unfortunately, I thought they were real sharks. Even on the way there, I was like talking to my girlfriend. I was like, "How do you think they transfer them here?" Like, it's like, could you imagine you're just driving next to a big truck? It's just full of water. There's actually like a great white shark in there, and you have no clue. I get there, it's just a bunch of like fossils and life size figures. It was still really cool.
Yeah.
So, anyways, while I'm there, I'm like, "Oh, let's go walk around the whole rest of the museum," and while we were there was a school there on a field trip, and I love messing with like kids and like making up stories.
Yeah.
And so I would walk by a group of kids, and as I walked by them, like turn to my girlfriend but talk like extra loud. Like, man, I can't believe they have a giraffe downstairs. And it's like, and I'd say something like that, like really loud as we walk by a group. I'll be in the elevator and I'd be like, man, I can't believe they like let that monkey out downstairs. And the kids was kind of be like, what? There's a monkey downstairs? I did that the whole time, dude. It was my best part of the trip. But anyway, I get to like a big slideshow. Like this big projector screen, and I just sit there. It was so beautiful. It was just like 10-second clips of the most like beautiful places in Texas. So I sat there and just like watched this thing for like 30 minutes, and I saw like these crazy canyon looking places, like the Utah place you sent me. That's where I saw it, and it was like the bottom of the screen would be like so and so West Texas or whatever. So I saw a lot of them out in West Texas, and I was like, oh, I didn't know.
West Texas.
It looked beautiful.
Never eat soggy waffle. Okay.
Oh my god. Never eat soggy waffles. Yeah, I guess that does work.
Oh, you've never heard that?
I would just do we, like WE, like we. So like west, east, north, south.
You're completely missing north and south with the we.
Well, no, because whatever. No, because if this is west and this is east, obviously north is going to be on top.
For sure, but like as a kid, you don't know what's north and south, so they tell you they're like never eat soggy waffles. North, east, south, west.
What if I never understood this, dude? Like, so if I'm looking this way, and I'm like, all right, never eat soggy waffles. Like this is north, but then I look this way.
It's still north, dog.
No, we're not. Now we're going freaking east, dog. Like if this is north, and then I turn this way, like
for sure.
Now you know what I mean. Like now we're going east.
Yeah.
So how do you know like what's north and what's south? Like, don't you have to know where the sun sets and rises?
This is beyond my comprehension.
Jim, do you know? Do you know what direction?
This is hard.
This is hard, dude. And we want to go camping.
You're fucking lost.
So like, is it? I think the sun sets in the. I gotta freaking know this, dude.
Sun sets in the east, I believe.
Is it east? This is
believe
important information to know.
This is really important information. We should know this.
How have
we gone this long without knowing this?
I'm embarrassed, dude.
I am embarrassed. Cut the cameras off.
Yeah, cut the cameras off. The sun sets in the west. Sun rises in the east, sets in the west.
Okay.
Okay, that's good to know.
I was
okay.
complete opposite.
Yeah, so it sets in the west. So wherever the sun's going down, that's west.
The sun goes down around these parts.
Okay, so like this is west, so that means directly behind you is east.
Actually, the sun goes down a little bit more over here.
Okay, so west, east, north.
How do you know that's north? That could be south.
Because it's never eat soggy waffles, right? So west, east, it would have to be never eat soggy waffles. So this would be north, that would be south. We're making it out alive.
It could be never eat soggy waffles.
Fuck.
Right? It could be you could switch them.
That's
because north and east are perfectly.
That's the point I was trying to make. Like, how do you know?
Fuck this.
You need a compass.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Right?
You don't live on the east side of Austin.
I don't fucking know.
Central, a little bit further down south. Up 35 doors.
This is how I know the moon landing was fake, dog. The fucking compasses are fake too.
Oh, you were telling me yesterday about more about the kids that you fuck with kids. You told me about your alien invasion.
Oh yeah. So I ran the first gym I ever trained at. I started my own kids wrestling program there, and taught kids jiu-jitsu classes there as well. So then leading into that summer, I helped run summer camp there, where it's basically all summer. The kids come early in the morning. I'm there with other camp counselors, and we do a bunch of fun stuff all day. Fun stuff according to them, not to me. Mm-hmm. I'm kidding. So some of the stuff was fun, but I was like, we got to amp this up a bit. So mainly for me, because I was getting bored. I was like, I gotta make myself have fun somehow. And so we play like dodgeball. We'd have snack. We'd play like play on the Ninja Warrior course, blah blah blah. And I was like, what can I like do to make this more just fun and crazy? I was like, I have an idea. So I went to Walmart and I bought like 20 water guns, and brought them in a duffel bag. Probably not the best look. Just bringing a bag full of fake guns to this like kids camp. We're gonna have some fun today. I get there without telling them I have the guns, and this gym had these big speakers you could connect to with Bluetooth, and I was like, I'm gonna connect to these speakers, and I'm going to play 5-hour length of alien invasion ambiance background music sound. So like it was just, like you would just hear like like it was like for like 5 hours straight, and I had it ready to load on my phone, and like mid random game they're like playing dodgeball, I sound the music, and I'm just like I'm fully in the character, dude. I'm just like, holy shit. I'm like, guys, y'all hear that? And they're just like, they're all stopping, like, what's going on? Because I'm like so in character. They're like, nah, this guy knows something we don't. And I'm just like, I think we're being attacked by aliens. And they're like, what do you mean, Mr. Josh? I'm just like I'm talking aliens, dog. I like open up the bag with like full of guns. I'm like, get guns. Like we have to defend ourselves. They grab the guns. We're like running around the gym, hiding behind the boxing ring, the octagon. Man. We're shooting imaginary aliens the whole time. I'm running, dude. I'm dodging bullets left and right, like full on alien invasion. It was so realistic. I did such a good. I should be a movie director because it was so realistic. I had parents come to me the next day complaining that their kids had nightmares about alien invasion, and I was like, "You're welcome." I just gave your child a really good alien invasion experience. You're welcome. So I had to dial it down a notch. I had to bring all the kids in the next day and explain to them that it was not real. Which was the worst part because I wanted them to think it was real the whole time. Every day, they're back for more, guys. Like grab the guns, grab the guns.
Oh my god!
And so yeah, that's kind of become like a little. I started a little trend at that gym. Now they kind of carry on my legacy of alien battles there.
I love that.
Yep.
Creative bastard.
Yeah, dude, it was fun. I'm gonna do the same thing to my kids.
Yeah.
Like I was telling
Scare
you,
them.
I'm just gonna make up stories.
Oh yeah.
Like we're gonna go to the beach and like like when the night comes, the ocean drains all its water. And so my child's going to stay up to see it. I'm like, nope, you gotta wait till you're older. Like this. And so forever they're going to believe like the ocean drains at night.
That is amazing.
Stuff like that.
Your dad was the same with you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was saying like my dad would convince me. The silliest one I was convinced of when I was a kid was, we had a cat named Buttercup. Fortunately for his story, the cat was like orange and tan looking.
Mm-hmm.
So my parents told me that when the cat ran away, so I wouldn't be sad, that actually the tiger I see at the zoo is Buttercup. And he just lives at the zoo now instead of our house. So every time I'd go to the zoo, I'd see this 700-pound tiger and be like, damn, Buttercup, you've only been gone for a year, dog. You gained 700 pounds.
Was they eating you here?
Yeah, I'm like, well, I need to know. And so I thought that was my cat for the longest time. Until finally, no one had to explain to me. It just clicked one day.
How old were you when you realized?
Probably like 20.
Like last year.
One day, dude, I was
Oh
like,
my
look at the tiger
God.
and just looking at a cat. I'm just like,
This doesn't make sense.
no, I've been fooled. So that was a sad day when I realized that was not my Buttercup on that rock stretching.
God damn. That's amazing.
Yeah, so now maybe that's where I get it from. I like to mess with like kids and make up stories.
It's good. It's definitely good. I mean,
Because they're so
fucking
gullible. Because kids
creative.
are so genuine, you
For
know.
sure.
It's awesome. But I had during that summer camp, one of the best compliments I've ever gotten in my life, ever. Even including my wrestling accomplishments, everything. Had a kid come up to me at that wrestling camp, random kid, and he's like, "Mr. Josh, you'd be a really good dad." And ever since I heard that, I was like, all right, I don't need to accomplish anything else in life.
Interesting.
So yeah, when he said that, I was like, all right, I'm doing something right here.
How old was he?
Probably like 6.
Yeah.
His name was Riker. I remember his name.
Riker.
Riker.
What an interesting name.
Yeah, and he's like, Mr. Josh comes up, puts his arm around his shoulder. He's like, you'd be a good dad, and just walks off. And I was like,
Okay.
thank you.
That's good. I needed that.
Yeah. So
Riker. Interesting. I have issues. I think I have OCD.
I have issues.
I think I have
Pause
OCD. I think I have OCD. I have I do a lot of things, but one of the things is I have bad memory, so I like to remember everything by creating lists. So I have
You don't
lists.
have bad memory in Minecraft.
You're goddamn right. I have really good self-awareness.
Yeah.
I know how to find home from fucking anywhere. I can
Even
be
without a compass.
without
Yeah, why
without
don't you need a
fucking
compass in Minecraft? I don't know. And just now you're just like, where's my bedroom?
Yeah, I'm pretty good with that.
Yeah, you are.
Pretty good with that.
I'm gonna go with that.
We can be in fucking devil's ball sack of fucking
Devil's ball sack. I'll find a way
the
out.
nether. I'll find my way out. Yeah.
Devil's
Fucking
ball sack. I'm gonna start calling. Oh yeah, what were you gonna say? What
the
were you gonna say?
lists. The lists. Yeah. So I have a bunch of lists, and I have a list of dog names.
Oh boy.
I have a list. Should we go through it?
Yeah, I want to hear it because I have a dog name in mind.
Oh, what's yours?
I'm gonna name
You
it-
only have one in mind.
So this is what I'm gonna name my German Shepherd.
Mm.
His name's gonna be Zero.
0.
Yeah,
Why 0?
because it's fucking sick. Because you're
That
gonna
is sick.
because your dog's number 1, but mine's 0. Mine's ahead of yours.
Interesting.
I think it'd just be a cool name for a dog.
You know when you're gonna get a dog.
The second I have some money, the second I come out with my instructional and everyone buys it.
We gotta working on that after trials.
Yeah, we got a lot of fun. and a
We've
lot
been
of
saying
work
this
to
for
do.
a long time.
Yeah, it'll happen.
Yeah,
It'll happen when
Bro,
it's supposed
I
to.
guarantee you, fucking turn your phone into a brick. It's gonna be done within a month.
You're right.
I guarantee.
Like,
you.
man, I'm so bored. Might as well film something today.
That's exactly what I've been doing. I've had so much stuff I've been putting off, and half of it is done. Fuck, half of it is done. One of them being changing my car oil. I'm getting shit done. But dog names, I don't know what kind of dog I want. I'm between a GSP.
You said English Bulldog, possibly?
I would like an English Bulldog. Definitely, if it's like sometime soon, I would like an English Bulldog.
What's your go-to? If you could only get one dog, what would it be?
I don't know, because the GSP I've had, like, I fucking back home, he's the best dog ever.
Yeah.
I've never loved a dog like that. He's so
German Shepherds are
awesome.
good. Brady has 2 German Shepherds.
Oh, really? Oh, there's a photo.
Yeah, 2 of them. Yeah. Loves them to death.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like,
They're just good dogs.
yeah, good dogs, yeah. Like loyal.
Loyal,
Yeah.
athletic, but
Full
not too
package.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like they're good dogs. They're smart. They're easy to train.
All right, let's go through the dogs thing. We have to circle back to the dino park.
Okay. Oh boy.
All right, this is like a German Shepherd name. Maverick.
Maverick. Okay.
I'm just going to bounce off because the list is very
Go
long.
down the list. Spit them out.
If I
Spitball.
hear any one of you bastards stealing my dog name, I'm fucking coming after you. All right. There's one that it's top priority. I can't say.
Really?
Yeah. Maverick, Remington.
Can I at least look at it?
Yeah. It's the one at the top.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Simple.
Yeah.
Maverick, Remington, Louis, Otis, Levi, Senna, Icarus, Smokey, Ranger, Chappie, Yoko, Benny, Locust, Leon, Reginald.
Guys, you just stop in there. If you ever DM JayRod and you wonder why you haven't got a response back yet, it's because he's
gonna
doing
write lists.
It's because he's doing stuff like this. Just can you imagine just one of the best athletes in the world? He just some random day he just on his phone putting down dog lists. Just that'd be a great name.
Yes,
Next.
I do this with everything. Like this is just the dog names list, but I have lists for pretty much everything.
Oh god, this is awesome. Keep going.
We're Toshiko,
Ooh, I like that one.
Tonka,
It's like Japanese.
Clyde, Frank, Moose, Broly, Hank, Finch, Chenko, Zeno, Enzo,
At this point, you're just naming all the names in the world, dude.
Akira, Marcus, Yuri, Hendrik, Boone, Chet,
Boone.
Jesco,
Jesco. I like
Jesco,
that one.
Striker, Slater,
Slater.
Bodie, Dean,
Dean.
nickname Dino Babino.
If y'all noticed, he just named like 50 names and 0 was not on there.
That's true.
It's a unique
That's
name.
true. We had Zeno.
Ooh,
Zeno.
Zeno. 0.
Zeno.
Yeah, it's very similar.
Yes, close.
Be
Close.
0. Yeah, come here, 0. That'd be
Yeah.
sick. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Or just like, I don't know, naming a dog like, don't take this the wrong way, but like naming a dog a number just sounds cool.
Come here, 1.
Yeah, come here, like 35. What's your dog's
Like a-
name?
like a-
35. That's pretty badass. Like,
What?
damn, why do you call him that? But like, you don't want to know. Just keep it so mysterious. 35, come here. That motherfucker is right next to me.
Oh my god, it's like what is it like football when they're naming off numbers.
Yeah.
Blue 42.
Blue 42, 35. Go get your ball.
Catch this.
Hey, you're laughing now, and then like 5 years from now, I'm like, hey, I'm sending you Snapchat. I'm like, this is 0. That'd be
I
sick.
like it. I like it.
Would you ever buy a cat?
I feel like I could never deal with a cat.
What's the thing? You don't have to deal with cats.
I guess yes and no. Like they're I guess when you're the owner they're pretty chill. But like I've met
Yeah.
some cats. Most cats I've met fucking dickheads.
Yeah, I think that's why I wouldn't want a cat.
Yeah.
It's because the fact that I don't have to deal with them.
Yeah,
It's like-
that's well. You want a
it's like,
fucking presence.
I want to feel like I have a pet.
Yeah, for
Not
sure.
that it's like, yeah, there's like something in my house, but I don't know where it's at. It's not a
seen it in
pet. It
3
just
days.
wanders. Like, exactly.
like a roommate.
Yeah, it's like a roommate I just never see. Like, yeah, I want to feel like I have a pet. Like a Leo. Like,
dogs are super like affectionate.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like it's pretty consistent. Like if you raise a dog well, it's gonna be a good dog.
Yeah.
Whereas cats can like be super
mystery
like,
box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know where you're getting.
you
Could
don't
be
know
a fucking
you look at it, it's like they're just hard to read.
yeah.
You look
for
at it,
sure.
you're just like
Yeah.
are you
and then they perch up and they're like,
yeah, like, are you gonna attack me? Do you like? Are you
Yeah.
hungry? Do you want to go? You can't even put a cat outside.
yeah.
You can't walk them.
Yep.
My girlfriend tried walking her cat. I will say,
She lost it.
it just wouldn't even go out the door. She put it
Really?
on a leash and it was just like no.
Wow.
Yeah, I will say my girlfriend's cat. Its name's Pumpkin. Back at her house in Christiansburg, it is probably the most affectionate cat I've ever met in my life.
Really?
Like I would actually like Oh, it's funny you say that though. So it'll come up to you and like want to cuddle and stuff and like likes it, which is very rare for most cats I've seen.
Absolutely.
They kind of keep their distance.
Yeah.
But it started to like me and like will come up to me and purr and I'll pet it.
This is as you've gotten to know the cat.
As I've gotten to know the cat. And then after a while of knowing the cat, I had to house sit their house when they went to Guam one year for a whole month. And I go there, I'm like feeding this cat every day. In the second week, I go there, I'll go down in its litter box to clean up its shit. And on the way up the stairs, this motherfucker's like, so the stairs go up this way and then up this way.
Yeah.
And it's like standing so it could see me coming up the first flight. And as I come by, it just whoop,
On you.
hits me right on my
Holy
head.
shit.
Yes, dude. And it freaks me out. I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, ah! I screamed out. And I looked up and it was this little fucker. And so I go back down the stairs and I was afraid to go back up the stairs. So I'm like stuck downstairs. I'm like, I just clean up your shit, dude. And you're slapping me.
Pumpkin, it's me.
Yeah, Pumpkin, stop. And, she's declawed, so like she couldn't cut me.
Yeah.
But still, like I'll try to go back up, and she's just like sitting there, like I'm like, does she not recognize me? Like, what's going
Fucking
on?
Weird, man.
And then eventually walked away. I walked up, and then she was fine. And I
Yeah.
was like,
So
this
weird.
is why I'm not gonna get a cat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck that.
I did just see a video of a pit bull eat its owner though. So
I've also seen like news of
I'm just scrolling through Instagram. It's like Pitbull mauls owner, nothing left of the body. I'm like, interesting.
oh my God.
Still would rather have a dog than a cat.
I saw like some article or something saying how pit bulls are like one of the most affectionate dogs. There's a fucking toss up,
Dude, it's the research between like they're the most affectionate and or show more affection than other dogs and stuff.
Yeah.
But then there's other research that says
like hyper.
they're just bred to fight. So it's like in their DNA now.
I don't know.
This
man.
video was bad, dude. It was like,
Oh, you saw the video?
yeah, it was like blurred
Really?
out, and this thing's just like ripping this dude's arm off.
Fuck.
And I'm just like, should have gave him the treats.
Interesting. Fuck.
Should have gave him the treats, dog.
God damn. Yeah, that's fucked.
I have a Rottweiler back at my house in Richmond, and it's like 150 pounds, thick,
big boy.
thick old boy, and he's not trained.
Oh,
So
he just does what
it's
he wants.
scary.
Yeah.
Like he won't listen to you, and you can't
Really?
get him to do stuff, dude. So it's like, sometimes I tell my parents, like, bro, that's a scary dog to have in your house. To have something like a wild animal like that. I guess he's not wild, but to have an animal that
Untamed.
big and strong and vicious not listen to you, that's
sure.
a problem.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah. You gotta raise them right, like from the start. Immediately get on training.
Mm-hmm.
You can't slack on that stuff.
I mean, the best thing you can do for dogs, I feel like, is just like with humans, just like give them as much experience as possible when they're little.
Absolutely.
Like have them around a bunch of dogs, a bunch of people, like constantly. So when they're older, it's like nothing new.
Yep.
It's nothing, they're not all anxious about it.
That's a good thing about living here. Like if you're gonna raise a dog, everyone always goes everywhere, and everywhere they go, they bring their pets.
Dude, everyone
Like,
has dogs here.
Yeah,
Everyone.
and everyone who goes outside with their dogs and stuff, everyone's always walking their dog.
Mm-hmm.
They're always at like some like outdoor area with their dogs. So the dogs are always interacting with strangers, always interacting with other dogs and stuff. So it's not like back in Jersey, some of the dogs, whenever they see our dogs, whenever they see other dogs, they're like,
Yeah.
"Who the fuck is this?"
Yeah. It makes sense.
Are we
Imagine if you
chill?
like didn't see people for like months at a time.
Yeah,
Then you'd see a person,
Yeah.
you kind of be like, oh.
I get hungry.
Yeah, I'm ready to kill this person. But yeah, it was funny you say that because before I was moving here to come to Austin, I was so excited. So I was like watching YouTube videos every day of like things to do in Austin and where to eat, blah blah. And every video I watched, they mentioned, oh, and in Austin, like everyone has a dog. And I was like, why does everyone keep saying that?
Yeah.
And then I got here, I was like, oh, they weren't wrong.
Yeah.
Everyone has a dog.
Everyone has a dog, and everyone goes everywhere with it.
Yeah.
That's a good thing about being here. I think it's a good place to raise a pup.
Yeah.
Raise a
It's
pup.
also a good place to start a dog business.
That's true as well.
Smart.
I wonder how tough the market is for something like that. Like get into.
It kind of piqued my interest a little bit when I was like, I saw how many dogs were in Austin. It's like ranked like one of the top places of the amount of dogs,
Really?
like in a certain area, and I was like, and I'd see ads on Instagram of like dog trainer or like house sitting dogs, like people like trying to start these dog businesses.
Yeah.
You probably have a lot of clientele, and people just throw money with their dogs, dude. People are like they'll consider not spending money on themselves or their children, but no one ever like considers not spending money on their dog. They love spending money on their dog
For sure.
So it wouldn't be a bad business to get into, honestly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
One thing at a time. We gotta film your DVD.
Do what?
We gotta film your DVD first. Then
Yeah.
We can create our own business.
Yeah. Before I get into dog sitting, I already do that enough with Jay.
Yeah.
I had a topic, super random, off topic, but for some reason I think we might have touched on it before. But I just want to know what you would do because I love topics like this. But let's say right now you are wanted for murder or something.
Did I explain this to you?
I don't think you did. I
Okay.
mentioned it, but we didn't get into it. I think we mentioned it at Poke Poke one day.
Okay.
But if you had to flee the country, how would you go about doing it?
Well, first off, I would get a bucket hat.
A bucket hat? Why?
Yeah,
Why a
'cause
bucket hat?
You can like walk through the woods, and you have less of a you wear like a
Oh,
like
the
a
silhouette.
Big coat. When people see you from afar, they see a silhouette. It's easier for them to point out like a fucking perfect silhouette of a person.
So probably
But when
number
you have
one, bucket hat.
Bucket hat kind of throws it off. They're like, is that a person, or is that a person wearing a bucket hat? Is that a tree? So definitely buy a bucket hat.
Okay.
Walk through the woods for a while, and then I'm wanted for murder, and I have to escape. I have to flee the country.
You got to flee the country somehow.
It's got to be by boat, I would assume.
Boat.
Yeah, I feel like flight is like if you're wanted and you show up to the airport, you give them your driver's license.
See, me,
They
I
gonna
know
know?
someone who could fly me out of the country.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And I know you, so I also know someone who can fly me out of the country.
There you go.
So we got an in, baby.
There you go.
We're flying instead of boat. So
That's like one of my biggest like pet peeves, like, or like one of my biggest goals that no one really knows about is I want to know someone like at different parts of the world. Like I want to go to this part of the world and know someone there. And if I find myself in Japan, I know Kenta. You know, I know people like that who live there. If I find myself in Russia, I have a real good friend in Russia. Like if I find myself in London, like I want to be that guy that has those connections all around the world. And a goal of mine is to have like to be friends or to have some sort of people around me where if I had to flee the country, it'd be possible.
So you want to be the guy that knows the guy.
Yes.
I see. That can be very helpful.
It's very important. It's just good to know. Like
it doesn't hurt you.
doesn't hurt me, and it's just like cool. Like wherever you're at in the world, you just have someone you can be like, oh hey, like so and so is here. Like yeah. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
But okay, so you'd probably go boat, but if you give me a call, you possibly go plane.
Possibly plane. Give him some cash, whatever, so I can fucking dip. Definitely trash the phone. That's.
I was just going to say,
yeah.
would you get rid of your phone?
It's already a brick. Might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, get rid of the phone. Get a bucket hat.
Would you ever?
Where would I go?
I was going to say, would you ever have have you heard the term go bag?
Mm-mm.
So a go bag is like it's like a military term of like right now, for example, that yellow bag.
Mm-hmm.
You have a bag like that that's just always packed for you if you had to leave today and be in a different country today. Like so, it's kind of like having an EDC, like everyday carry. Like I also have a go bag. At any time, if I had to come to my house, grab this bag and leave, it has everything I need. It has like $10,000 cash. It has fake passports. It has like all this stuff in it. Maybe a gun and a clip.
Yeah. Interesting.
I kind of want to have like my own go bag.
Yeah.
Not because I'm
wonder-
planning any sort of heist. Or
Yeah,
anything.
totally not.
Come and steal all y'all souls at ADC Strauss. So, I mean, maybe that might be a crime.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it'd be nice to have. You'll never know, dude. It'd be country invasion.
There's
Government tries to kill off some of the people.
Yeah.
Something crazy. You just ready for it.
Take our arms or whatever.
Yeah, take our
Don't
arms.
tread on me.
Don't tread on me in my go bag.
Yeah, go bag. That's a good idea. I've
Yeah.
never heard of something like that.
Yeah.
Would he also be packed with like clothes and shit, or just fucking?
Probably a change of clothes, maybe some clippers if I had to like shave beard, shave my head.
That's what they say as well. Like
Yeah.
change your appearance.
Completely change my
immediately.
appearance.
Yeah.
I really think it wouldn't be that hard, especially if you know the right people. You could probably be, let's say you found out today, like SWAT team's looking for you, and you have to get out of the country. You could probably, if you know the right people, you could disappear and be gone in less than a week.
Oh, less than a week for sure.
Which I know.
But the matter of, the longer you stay, the harder it is because they're just fucking keeping track. Like, oh, he's going to be training at noon.
Yeah, they're
And
going to
then
talk to
what's
someone like, yeah, I just saw him like here
Yeah.
like 2 days ago.
Absolutely,
And they'll
yeah.
slowly just track you down.
Yep. They'll sniff me out. And I don't wear deodorant.
I would, if I had to leave the country, I'd call up my boy Peyton. He's a private airplane pilot.
Sick.
Yeah, he's like one of my closest friends in college. I'd be like, yo, Peyton, I need a flight. I need a flight out of here, dog.
Right now.
Get me out of here right now.
It's
Hey.
like, I charge $1,000.
Not today, you
yeah,
don't.
Not today.
But yeah, no. If I had to pay him, I'd pay him whatever I had to do. But he'd show up. He'd fucking get me out.
Sick.
And I'm pretty sure if you like fly low enough, you can stay off the radar or something. I don't know how that works. I know
I
the
don't know.
sky is has just as much security as like police on the
Really?
road.
Interesting.
Yeah, like you have to have permission to fly like airspace and shit. So I don't know how that would work.
I have no fucking clue.
But-
where would you go?
It's a good question.
Where would you go?
I'd go somewhere bumfuck nowhere.
Out in the sticks.
Yeah, like where would that be? Like fly me. Fuck it, middle Sahara Desert to drop me
That's
off
dangerous.
there.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, it would have to be somewhere that's not America.
For sure.
Because I think
Just-
once
just
you leave
another
America,
country.
I don't think they could get you anymore, right? Because like it's out their
I have no
jurisdiction or
fucking
something.
No clue.
I don't know. It'd probably be somewhere like maybe Japan,
Japan? I wouldn't mind Japan.
just because
That's-
there's so many people there.
There's so many, I was going to say,
Like-
super easy to just fucking get
At the
lost.
same time, though, if I feel like they were really looking for me, I'd want to go somewhere other country where I think I look like those people.
So, like,
Be pretty handsome country. Just search up top 3 most handsome population in the world. That's where I'm going.
where do they have the most dogs?
Yeah, dogs. I'd have to be like, I don't know, it could be like Middle Eastern, maybe somewhere like Australia.
I see.
I
You
could
do
look a
that.
little Australian. Yeah, put on the
yeah.
bucket hat and just
Yeah. You
yeah.
already have one fucking first day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If I wouldn't want to go to Tokyo and you could spot me out, like,
Yeah.
yeah, there was a fucking white American
bearded
dude.
white man.
Yeah, a bearded white man, like, right down that road. So
Fair.
yeah,
Fair. Yeah, you could pull off Aussie look.
I could pull off an Aussie look. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what. I guess I'll go to fucking.
Yeah. Where would you go?
I can't go to Puerto Rico. I don't even look like Puerto Rican. Most people.
You go to Puerto Rico.
I look Puerto Rican. Most people ask me if I'm Italian.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. That's always what I've gotten.
Dude, you have the gold Cuban chain. If you cut your hair to like a nice like short fade,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
nice and tan, you go to Puerto Rico.
The issue is it is like, I guess it is like a Puerto Rican thing, but it's also like just a Jersey thing to have like a fucking gold chain and like a wife beater on at all times. So it's just a Jersey look as well. So that's,
Yeah.
I feel like in Jersey, I was always asked like, are you Italian? Like
Yeah.
back home. Maybe we'll go to Italy.
Italy? Go Italy? France?
France. Where are the darker Italians at? This is like darker and lighter ones.
I don't know. Are they but dude, don't even ask me about geography. My
got
girl
no
gives me the
fucking clue.
biggest shit about geography.
She was
dude.
reading at the Dino Park. She was reading things so quickly.
Bro, she's like a walking computer.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome to have around you. It's like,
Yeah, it is.
I don't want to read this. Can you?
Yeah. Was it what it say? Yep.
Yep. Yeah, that's a super convenient.
Yeah, so as far as geography, I'm like, dude, I don't know. That's why I would need a go bag with my map and compass and already marked on the map where I'm going.
Yeah.
So I just know where to go.
Yeah. Take me here.
Take a breath. Right here. That's all. I'll just point to the map, take me there.
So your friend is like, say he's caught up and he absolutely cannot get to you.
Mm-hmm.
How much money are you going to offer him?
Bro, at that point, I have nothing to lose. I'll offer him like however much is in my go bag. I'll give him at
Here's-
least 50% of what's in my go
Oh,
bag.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good.
So I have like 20K
Just
cash, but I'll give you 10K.
fucking-
Fly me across
yeah,
country
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Be back in 2 days.
Yeah. 2 days, you're good.
if he like couldn't do it, because obviously, you know, he'd be helping a
His
fugitive.
life.
Yeah. Then that'd be fucked. They're on to me. Lock the doors.
Scram. How deep are we into this?
Hour and 8.
Sweet.
All right.
We're good to go. There's fuck, those snacks were good. Should mention our podcast or podcast sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all we wanted to mention today?
Yeah, I mean, all I really had to talk about as far as the mindset stuff was just taking away that most of these successful people in sports and outside of sports, they're living for something bigger than themselves, and they're grateful for that thing they're living for, and they're focusing on living in the present. Those are the 3 biggest things I took away from all these guys and girls that are at the top level, and the things that I also practice myself. So
Love it.
hop on that shit, guys.
Yeah. Things to keep in mind. Very good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't talk too much about mentality. It's more of a story time today.
It was a story time today. It was good. Yeah,
Change.
you can have story time every once in a while.
Yeah. All right. Well, time for the old sponsors. Petwear Co. Petwear Co. They hooked us up with some dog collars. I keep saying this, but when we get back from Charles, we got to film Leo on this bastard.
Well, we gotta.
We have to.
I'm just gracefully gliding across his red ball in the backyard.
Yes. Oh, yes. He fucking loves that thing. Yeah, Petwear Co. Thank you to Petwear Co. for sponsoring us. Make sure you guys get your own collar for your pup back home. Caulibuds, magnets for your ears. Whenever you drain your ears from cauliflower, put those magnets on so it stops any sort of more inflammation.
I have a question. I have a
What's the
statement.
question?
There's these 2 kids I give privates to wrestling. They just got their ear drained
Oh, yeah, take that.
like 2 days ago. If you're watching this podcast, go check these out. He just got them drained, so it doesn't come back.
You want to give this to him?
Maybe. I'd be down.
Yeah.
If you're cool, Dave, let me call up Caulibuds real quick.
As long as
Yeah, they said yeah.
okay. Yeah, just leave the box so we can advertise further. But
Okay.
yeah, that'd be good. Keep the kids' ears nice and young. And also for the supplements, super greens, super beets, all the good stuff from Juce Organic. Yes.
You know, the what it says right here on the front.
Yeah.
Sports greens. I actually still
Yes.
take this. I like this.
It's good. You still take. What do you take? What are the supplements you're taking as you're cutting weight right now? It's fucking week of. You still take creatine?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Take creatine every other day now.
Interesting.
I used to take it every day. I take it every other day now. Take this sometimes right here, the sports greens from Juice. I take the electrolytes.
Oh yeah.
Mixed with collagen peptides.
Keep you in one piece.
Yep. I mix those 2 together right before practice. Drink
That's
it. And that's it.
Okay. I really wonder how your weight cut, like, it's not anything to worry about. You're good weight wise, but I wonder how, like, if I were to cut to 170 and like just cut the same as I did before, and then cut the same but also consume, what the fuck is the word? Creatine.
See, so the creatine I take, it's not monohydrate. So like monohydrate's the kind that kind of makes you hold a bit more water. I think mine is creatine HCl plus glutamine. So it's like a leaner creatine. That's
So-
more so for just muscle strength and recovery.
Ah, I see. So more muscle strength and recovery, and then the other ones normally monohydrate has also like water retention stuff.
Yeah, it makes you hold water more.
Okay, noted.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, you can take
That's
a leaner creatine. That's the one I
Yeah.
take. I like it better.
All right.
Even when I'm not cutting weight, that's the one I take
Really?
all the time. So I'm always just jacked and lean and strong.
It is. Yeah, you're super like shredded. He's slim.
Dude.
I don't know if you guys can't tell. My Pookie's hungry. Look how slim his face is.
Yeah, I'm pretty slim.
Look at that jawline.
Next week I will be fat.
Suck.
Be pretty fat
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like-
that's what was I going to say? Oh yeah, like whenever I'm walking around like 168, 170, even then like I'm still pretty lean. Like
Yeah.
people don't realize how like even when I'm not cutting weight, I eat pretty healthy.
Yeah.
Like
For sure.
I really don't eat a lot of junk.
For sure, yeah. Yeah, I have certain people where I will go and be fine, like diet-wise, and then we'll go out and I'll eat like shit whenever I see certain people. My mom's coming into town after trials. My body's going to look like shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to look like shit.
Don't feel
It's gonna look
good.
fluffy.
Fluffy.
Yeah.
Fluffy J.
Yeah. It's not a good look, but thank you guys for tuning in to the Doghouse podcast. We'll see you boys.
Peace, guys.